Are you done investigating? You realize now, don't you, that this girl is the only one it could be? Now come along quietly, Yatagarasu Kay. You are under arrest for the murder of Manny Cochin.
Mr. Edgeworth! Please, you have to believe me. I didn't do it! I chased that fake Yatagarasu in here. And he was already...
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. Alright, hold on just a fucking second. I'd like to help you reduce the number of mistaken arrests Interpol makes. What is that supposed to mean? I believe I told you that Kay Faraday is not the culprit of this crime. Very well. I suppose I have no choice. I'll show you just how foolish your claims are. Alright, you fucking...
Battle of the Parkers!
I will not let you take my daughter! Even your police confirm that the Yatagarasu infiltrated the Babalese embassy tonight. Utilizing the confusion caused by the fire, the Yatagarasu snuck into this embassy. Furthermore, this girl claims to be Yatagarasu. And most importantly, other than her, there was no one else in here with the body. Your reasons for suspecting Kay is because you think she is the Yatagarasu. Exactly, but it isn't just me. She calls herself the Yatagarasu.
Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I was only out to capture the fake Yatagarasu.
Imposter or not, it matters not. A Yatagarasu is a Yatagarasu. I didn't realize that that was a cowboy jacket.
You know, I've been kind of staring at it for a bit.
Very well, then I shall prove that Kay is not the Yatagarasu who killed Mr. Manny Cochin. Go ahead and try. Show me what the prosecutors of this country are made of.
First of all, the angle of the knife wound too tall. Couldn't be from her.
Kay is only 5'5". The Yatagarasu infiltrated the Babalese embassy tonight. Hold it! They may have confirmed it, but are you telling me that no one else could catch the thief? If so, you're basically admitting that the Yatagarasu that committed the murder eluded us. Of course I chased after the Yatagarasu that entered the Babalese embassy right away. And that is also why I'm making this arrest right now. But didn't they say they entered the other side? Like, isn't that how this started? They said that they were on the Albacian side, but now we're talking about them here on the Babalesian side.
I guess I must have come over? I don't know.
Because at the end of my long chase...
I know Lang was at the other side.
Yeah. In any case, this is what I believe happened tonight. Utilizing the confusion caused by the fire, the Yatagarasu snuck into this embassy. The confusion caused by the fire. Are you saying that the Yatagarasu was not the arsonist who started the fire? A suspicious person in a long coat was spotted in the area. Officers in the area claim to have seen the person start the fire. Sounds like we have a phantom in our midst. Yeah. In a way, he could be considered a phantom with the way he randomly appears. Oh, because he wears a long coat. I was saying, like, why is he... What was the joke here? Like, oh. He wears a trench coat. Hold it! Just because she calls herself that, it doesn't prove that she's a killer. No, but it does give her a motive. The Yatagarasu sent a card saying, I will be there to steal your dirtiest secret. Furthermore, there are documents pertaining to some smuggling activity in this room. She obviously wanted to steal them. So she killed Mr. Cochin for the key? I see.
And then open the safe, then open the other safe, then lock the safe, and lock the safe, and put the key back in his pocket just for you to enter the room.
Yeah, if you wanted this fucking smuggling, you would have taken the fucking documents. Her logic is very sound. I suspect nothing less of Agent Lang's secretary. However, that statement just doesn't sound right. It might be the opening I need. But the documents were still here.
We have the other ones?
I think
Then
that's
that's
supposed
the-
to be all of them.
Okay. Okay.
Agent Sheena, I regret to inform you, but there was a flaw in your logic. Oh? Even if you claim that she is the killer and the Yatagarasu, I am certain that securing the smuggling documents is not the motive behind the murder. The key to the safe in this room was found on Mr. Kochin's body. Furthermore, the Yatagarasu would not be so stupid as to leave without the documents. Good lord, she's sweating.
Good lord, she's sweating.
By the simple fact that the documents were still in the safe when we looked, it's obvious that the killer's target was not the safe at all. Then perhaps she didn't know that Mr. Kochin had the key on him. If that's the case, then why would she have needed to kill him? Because I can think of no reason for her to kill him if she had not known that fact. Need reason? All of this is simply our conjecturing after the fact. It's entirely possible that she accidentally killed him when she was sneaking in. Perhaps she didn't notice the safe's second compartment before returning the key. But the fact that remains, that Mr. Kochin was stabbed to death. But you have no definitive proof that it was Kay who committed the act. Actually, I do. I saw her holding the knife she used on the victim with my own eyes. I swear to fucking God! Allow me to tell you a bit more about the evidence that will put her behind bars. Definitive evidence! The knife wound on the body is consistent with the blade of the knife. The knife with the butterfly handle is the murder weapon, which the killer was holding. I assume she obtained the knife from the display rack and used it on the victim. The knife is a part of a special 3-piece set which had a design like no other. The evidence and testimony all points to the girl. There is no counter-argument. Wait, but you said that she had the knife in her hand, did she or did she not? That is your definitive evidence? You see now that she is definitely the killer, right?
No, Mr. Edgeworth, you gotta believe me. I saw a suspicious person in a long black coat outside the embassy, I swear.
And you came in here because you were chasing that suspicious person.
That's right. I ran into his office only because I was chasing after that person. But when I entered the room, it was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing. I felt something on the ground next to my foot, but I turned the lights on, but then... Ah!
Oh, there it is. This is... I came to this room upon hearing the girl scream, and when I saw her holding the knife, I immediately restrained her, but the knife was already on the ground. So
What?
She was holding the wrong knife. So the object Kay felt by her feet on the floor was the murder weapon? I had the knife analyzed right away, but we failed to find any prints on it.
But the suspicious person in the black coat who came into this room before me.
You can continue to insist there was such a person, but if there was, where did they go?
That... I don't know. But I know they came in here.
That sounds like the desperate excuses of a suspected killer, not a trustworthy testimony. You understand, don't you? We can't trust this girl's words, Mr. Edgeworth. She has a point. Even if Kay's words are the truth, I must show that I must show that they are some solid evidence.
Mr. Edgeworth, I really didn't.
Kay, don't worry. If you didn't do it, then there must exist a way for me to prove that. Still not giving up, I see. In that case, try to counter my argument, if you can.
Biatch. If she murdered the guy, why would she scream in horror?
Yeah. Don't worry. I can, and I will. Alright. Does this mean that you already have the results back? We have confirmed that the shape of the Babalese knives matched the wound. Please do not confuse the efficiency of Interpol's forensics teams with your own. I won't if you don't underestimate our police force. And so we're clear, I hardly say your logic is sound. Which you will see in a bit. If you can prove me wrong, then please, by all means, go ahead. That has been my intention all along. Now let's return to your testimony. Alright. Well, the thing that I'm already, like, seeing now, they mentioned that the knives, there's an identical set of the knives on the other side. So I'm like, someone took the knife from the other side, put it with the handle from this side, and is hocus pocus.
But do they still have the same motif, or would the knife from the other side have, like, the flower motif?
Well, remember, they come out of the handle. The handle is, you can detach it.
Okay.
You mean to say that you saw Kay holding the murder weapon with your own eyes? I was also on the search for the Yatagarasu. When I heard that girl's scream coming from this room, I rushed over straight away. When I arrived, I saw that girl standing there motionless with the knife in her hand.
But I already told you, I only came in here because I was also after the Yatagarasu.
We're on the same side! We're friends!
The suspicious person I saw came into this room. But when I entered it, it was pitch dark. I felt something by my foot on the floor, so I turned on the lights and then...
You found out that it was the murder weapon at your feet. How many times do I have to tell you? We can't trust the words of a suspect. The only thing you'll accept is evidence, is it? That's the only acceptable way to counter an agent of Interpol on the scene of a crime.
Mr. Edgeworth, do you have some kind of evidence that can prove me innocent?
I think I do, because there's one piece of evidence I find to be a bit interesting. Oh, God. Is it this?
Maybe?
There's a lot of skilled detailing on this handle. It would appear that the handle of this knife is removable. I guess so people can change the item whenever they feel like it. Sounds fun. People would move the handle just for fun, detective. Yeah. Is there anything else on it? Is it all the blood? So this is what took Mr. Cochin's life. Some of his blood is still on the blade. That's a lot of blood.
That is a lot of blood.
Ah, I've been a detective 7 years already, and I've seen a lot of weapons in my days. But knives that was used to kill are always the hardest for me to bear. Just like guns, this was one weapon where you're likely to find the victim's blood on it. Yeah, just like how this one is practically drenched in it, huh, sir? Despite that, it looks like the blood managed to miss the handle somehow. Because the handle wasn't on the blade. It was to... Okay, hold on. I know why. Alright. Alright! Hey, because that explains also why there's no fingerprints on the handle. Because if you just use the bare blade, the fingerprints wouldn't be on the handle, they'd be on, like, the stub of the knife.
Oh, that makes sense.
So the murder weapon was the knife with the butterfly design on it. But is that really the truth? What are you getting at? I'd like for you to take a look at this. There is blood on the blade, and yet there's not a speck of it on the handle. This signifies that at the time of the crime, a different handle was attached to this blade. The knife that Kay was holding had its handle switched, and was in fact not the real murder weapon. It wasn't the real murder weapon? This knife can be taken apart. Shall we give it a go? Yo, check this shit.
Check it out!
As you can see, the Babalese knife now has been disassembled into 2 parts. The killer must have pulled the murder weapon out of the victim's body, and proceeded to swap the knife's original handle with this butterfly one. It was all to create the illusion that Mr. Cochin was killed with the butterfly-themed knife. This should clear cleared up any and all suspicions surrounding Kay. Got him.
They were killed with an Albastian knife handle.
Your argument isn't airtight yet. How so? It's possible that the girl herself is the one who switched the handles. Don't be ridiculous! For what purpose would she do such a thing? I don't care to know how a criminal thinks. The way they view the world is beyond the comprehension of a normal person like myself. Me, a normal thinking person.
I was chasing the fake Yatagarasu, a statement made up by the utterly deranged.
Yatagarasu derogatory. Therefore, I wouldn't put anything past them, no matter how odd it may seem. The truth is right there, in front of you, and this knife will show you the way. You will come to see that Kay is not and could not have been Mr. Cochin's killer.
Enhance!
Oh, that's a flower.
Oh, it was from the other place!
What is the mark on here? It's the mark of a flower. I assure you know what this means. No, not really. Butterflies rest on flowers all the time to drink their sweet nectar. And so they do. However, would this butterfly really drink the nectar of this flower? God of the good one. and the answer is clear. Not a chance. Now to prove the relationship between the butterfly and the flower with this.
What's the one that points out our symbols?
What is it? Thing that...
Do we not have anything?
The key! That has the symbols on both of them. No, okay. No. Oh, God.
Girl, help!
I mean, I know what the context is.
Yeah, we know what it is.
Just fucking say it, Edgeworth.
We know what it is. What do we have that proves it? Not the body, I don't think. Not that. Not that. Wouldn't be that. I don't know if this exactly proves. It's just a casing.
Knife handle with butterfly on it. I wonder where the blade is attached to us.
We know where the blade is. Maybe I don't know.
Fuck it.
Unless it is the embassy guide.
I swear to, but there's nothing on the guide saying it's like, oh, here there, but this is just sharing like the details of the building. Fuck you! That's that shouldn't even be something that needs evidence. I'm just going to say this real quickly. That should be something that
do that shit.
That's something Edgeworth should just be like, well, what proves it? Where the fuck? What do you think? What? It appears that you've made the connection. The flower on this blade is designed after a certain country's national symbol. And that's right, the Kingdom of Alabast. In other words, this blade is from one of Alabast's ornamental knives! This part of the knife handle has Babal's national symbol of the butterfly on it. Therefore, it is undeniably Babalese in origin. But as we both know, you can't just kill someone with a knife's handle. Unless you really fucking tried. Incidentally, when exactly did the murder occur again, Agent Shina? After the fire had broken out? That's right! Kay entered the Babalese embassy after the fire had taken place. Furthermore, she had not been to the Albastian side of the building before that. On top of that, not a single person passed between the two countries during the fire. which means that Kay could not have transported an Alabastian object over here. This makes it impossible for her to be the true killer. Whoa! Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth! Great victory! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Why is everyone so quiet? I'm happy we got this far and cleared Kay's name. But what worries me now is what will happen next.
What is the meaning of this? An Alabastian knife here?
Do you mean, how did this find its way to the Republic of Babal? It didn't just find its way over, rather we should focus on how it was smuggled over.
You know what? My brain hurts from thinking about it while we were just standing around. Thinking about you're on the run? Now that's the way the great thief operates.
Okay.
Oh, thanks a bunch, Mr. Edgeworth, for proving me innocent, I mean. You believed me the whole time, right? Tell me you did.
Not really, but...
Come on, you don't have to be shy about it.
You know he would never admit it. Your argument is still not airtight. Would you care to elaborate? I understand now that the girl didn't commit the murder. However, there is still the possibility that she is the Yatagarasu.
That again? Look, how many times do I have to explain it to you? I'm the real Yatagarasu. I'm not like that fake one that goes around setting fires, okay?
Whether you're the real deal or a fake, it doesn't really matter. All I have to say is this. I have my suspicions that this girl is the one who started the fire. Preposterous! On what grounds do you suspect her of such a thing? The fact that she calls herself the Yatagarasu, that itself is a most...
No, it's not!
We have we literally have people who proclaim that the Yatagarasu is pulling some bullshit while she was standing in the lobby watching fucking TV show, stage show.
Miss Sheena?
Yes.
I have no intention of taking back any of what I've said.
Oh, real shit? On God?
I am the great thief Yatagarasu. And I refuse to allow some imposter to claim that name as their own. The path of justice that my father pointed me towards. I will walk it the best I can.
It's not good to be so stubborn. I hope you can understand that.
Thanks a lot for the concern, Miss Sheena. Let's share something with you too, as a token of my appreciation.
Just like flips her off and runs out the room.
Those sunglasses totally do nothing for you, so I'll steal them from you next time, okay? Well, I guess we better get going. Going? To where? To the Kingdom of Alabas. If we don't go, we won't know for sure, right? I suppose not. We won't get anywhere simply by standing here thinking. To see where the Alabastian knife came from, we'll have to pay the Alabastian embassy a visit. Let's go, Miles Edgeworth. As you are my subordinate, I will not tolerate you bringing the investigation to a halt.
I am literally just standing here. And that is the problem. Now go! The squad.
The squad!
Alright, that's the first segment done.
Nice. Give me a second to step away for just a second.
Alright. I'll sit here on the save screen. I will simply just vibe.
Okay, I'm good.
Awesome. Do not turn off power. Apparently I have
To our
do a lot
real
of
BS.
storage. Theatrum Neutralis Lobby. Oh. There he is!
I gotta remember the voice I did for him.
Just what I remember. You'll figure it out. Get off! What? Shifu, 99 call out, so all 99 members are most likely here and accounted for, sir.
Hey you! Yeah, you, the second number one from my right.
Sir, yes, sir.
Here. A birthday present for you.
Yo, he's the best! He remembers your birthday, too? Why wouldn't I be obsessed with this man? What? Shifu, I didn't know that you knew all of our birthdays. What a kind heart you have. Shifu, you are more of a man than will ever be. I'm really sorry, but it's not my birthday. Damn it.
Langji says, a cub who disrespects the others soon feels the disciplinary bite of an elder.
Accept your goddamn birthday gift.
That present isn't for you. It's for your younger brother's wife, youngest brother. Tell him I said hi and happy birthday, won't you?
My God, he's even better than I thought! He would get birthday presents for my sisters! Shifu, I can't believe you remember that much about each of us. Shifu, I'm so moved that I can't stop crying. My God, I bet you he pays for our retirement out of pocket, too. I should probably leave them to their alone time.
Alright, meeting's over. Everyone, head for your posts. Dismissed!
Sir! He's perfect.
The perfect man.
Literally.
Yo, were you guys there the whole time? I got a call from Sheena and she's already filled me in. It sounds like you're out to get in my way again.
I have absolutely no intention of interrupting your investigation. I simply request that you grant me permission to investigate the Alabastian embassy.
And what if I say no? Agent Lang, this man is my subordinate. As I received permission from the ambassador, he is to be extended the same rights. Sorry, sis, but it's not that simple. Alabasta has the strictest immigration regulations in the world, or didn't you know? Even among my elite men, only about a half of them were admitted into the country. Besides, any more cooks in the kitchen and we might spoil the soup, if you get what I mean. How dare you make such assumptions? Don't take this the wrong way, but I thought I was in charge of Alabas, Miss Von Karma. Grr! Look, try to understand, okay? Things over in Alabaster are a bit of a mess right now.
What do you mean by a bit of a mess?
No one told you? We had an incident in Alabasta as well.
Oh, double murder, my favorite.
This is what we call a decision based on the investigation, Mr. Prosecutor. Look, Wolfie, just let us in already.
Oh. Is there a problem here, Agent Lang? Oh, okay, I guess it was a dude.
Oh.
Oh, old man.
Old man. No, really. Just having a discussion about whether or not to let these guys in. Ambassador Alba, I ask that you please allow these people to join the investigation.
Having a debate because of my country. I'm terribly sorry for placing you good people in that kind of situation. It is all because I lacked the strength to govern well. Please, it is nothing of the sort, Ambassador. Your weakling, Kyrkis, curse your frailty and inability to effect change in your country! What are you? The thing is, investigations conducted in my country have been under Agent Lang. And it is my judgment that in order to minimize disruption in the investigation, I should leave everything up to Agent Lang.
There, you see? Oh, no way!
Oh, good fucking god.
Oh, good lord.
Ambassador Alba, I ask you to please reconsider letting them into Alabast. What is that? My very own secretary has been murdered in the Babalese embassy, and we apparently caught up in some very shady dealings completely unbeknownst to me. I had no idea.
Wink,
What?
wink, smile, smile.
Wink, wink, smile,
Completely
smile.
unknown.
Smile, smile, Tug's collar. Ooh! Ooh! Releases YouTube video, I'm sorry.
2 hours long.
So I asked.
Releases another video in response to apology.
So I asked for your
criticism.
cooperation in our investigation. These aren't much, but I hope they can cover your travel expenses to Babal someday.
Alright, I get it. Even if you beg Ambassador Alba, I'll still have to give the final okay anyway. Alright!
Hi, make a
What was
man
that?
so pretty.
What is it up to do with just rowdy looking
I don't know,
boys?
you're so pretty. That smile is worth $1 million.
Alright, you hear that, Mr. Edgeworth? We're in! Not so fast, little crow girl. You're still a witness in the Balba murder.
Oh, you.
So I'd like you to please stay in the Republic of Babal.
Detective Gumshoe, please take good care of Kay for me. Yes, sir.
Sounds good to me. The fewer troublemakers, the better.
I can't do it either. I've never known how to do it. Hold on. There.
Oh, like a raspberry
It's
sound.
a raspberry. That's what it is.
Okay.
Fucking children.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes.
So I want to ask for a while now, but that lady over there, is she who I think she is?
That's right. I didn't introduce the two of you yet.
Francisca von Karma, the prosecutorial prodigy. It's nice to see you again.
Look, we're the same height now. Shit.
Fuck. Oh, I knew it! You're the whip lady! You may address me as Miss Von Karma. Miss Von Karma, I leave the investigation of the Alabast in your hands. Thanks. Rest assured, I will outsmart both the smuggling ring and the Yatagarasu.
The smuggling ring, huh? Perhaps I should ask Francisca a bit more about them before I head into Alabast. I mustn't forget to thank Ambassador Polino for all that he's done for me.
What has he done for you?
I mean, I guess technically he's the reason we're getting in. How you two doing? Okay, I'm glad you were not hurt, but please refrain from such recklessness, alright? What if you had run into the Yatagarasu? You could have been killed.
Sorry to make you worry like that. I'll be more careful from now on.
Good girl. Now, it's good to conduct some self-reflection every once in a while.
It's funny, you know? When I talk with you, Mr. Edgeworth, it's like I'm talking with my father!
Yeah!
Ah!
Yeah! Yeah! The adoption papers up inside! Is that so? Do I really seem that old to her? Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait, she just moved over. I thought I ended up talking to Kay again. Detective Gumshoe, I'm counting on you to keep Kay safe. Yes, sir. You just leave everything to me, sir.
Don't worry, I'll take good care of Gummy for you.
We'll go investigate into the Babal side of things together. Right, Kay?
That's right, Gummy!
All they're missing is the last stooge. Edgeworth, it's you.
You're the stooge!
Don't you know it's you? Ambassador Polino, I'm in your debt. No, it's nothing! Because it's about all I can do for you, I'm afraid. I only ask that you please bring Manny's killer to justice. I will, Ambassador, on my honor. Wow, you're so sensational! You really piqued my curiosity. I know there aren't much, but know that I'm giving them to you wholeheartedly. Those fucking coupons.
Coupons. Thanks for the
No,
coupons.
that's quite alright. Oh well, how about this then? Oh, it's ink.
Oh!
What exactly is it? It's fountain pen ink, known as Bubbly's ink. It's made exclusively in Babal. So this Bubbly's ink, we make it from white crystal oil, which is mined through our mineral mines. I see. Please accept this ink. One dip of your fountain pen is this, and you can write for hours in your organizer. How fortunate for me. The ink in my pen just happened to run out. I'll gladly accept your gracious gift. Can't wait to put you in jail. Great! Wonderful! I guarantee to you that writing with our ink is an unforgettable experience. And since we don't export it, if you run out, you're always welcome to come and visit our fair nation. Talk about cornering the customer along with the market. Alright, let's get down to brass tacks, Francisca. You've made so much progress in your investigation in such a short period of time. It's truly amazing.
Agent Hicks, whose help I was requested, was cut down before he completed his task.
Yeah, I was there for that one. Remember how you said I murdered him? I'm not gonna let you live that one down. Just so you know, I'll bring that one up at the family reunion. Constantly. Sorry, one second, I'm putting my hair on.
No, you're fine.
I like saying that sentence, it makes me happy.
I'm glad. There is no room for further failure in my perfect investigation.
That's a negative, but yeah, okay.
That was a sentence.
Despite of that, I believe you were able to obtain some insight into the ring, correct?
It was nothing. I simply made some deductions based on the smuggled item I was following.
You mean the Bubbly's ink? But why are there restrictions on the export of Bubbly's ink to begin with?
That's classified Interpol info.
Francisca, as your subordinate, I'm part of your investigation now. Don't you think it would be beneficial if I was as well informed as you?
Point taken. Very well, I'll fill you in.
Not like I want to, Zo. I'm doing it because I have to.
Recently, we discovered some very well-made counterfeit bills circulating in Zengpa.
Counterfeit bills?
Yes. As you may have deduced, the counterfeits are being made with Balba's special Balbalis ink.
Just a flex on us?
It's especially impossible to distinguish bills made with Balbalis ink from real ones. Thus, it was only natural for Interpol to keep an eye on the Republic of Babal.
What? Wait. What? What?
I just stopped questioning at this point. Like, yeah, sure. Why not?
Why does it matter if the ink used to print it is just real thick ink? It's just real, like, what? That doesn't... Okay, that's where this document comes into play, correct?
Correct. Mr. Colchin was smuggling large amounts of Babalis ink. Furthermore, he was charged with running the embassy's printing equipment. That's all the evidence I need to know that he was the head of the smuggling ring. However, there remains one tiny problem.
Let me guess, you still have yet to find the counterfeit bills or smuggled ink.
Yes, and while we're listing things, I might as well add the counterfeit plates to the pile. we haven't been able to locate any of these items in the Bubbly's embassy, we're looking to the Albastian embassy next. It doesn't matter where they're hidden. Mark my words, I will find them.
Okay. So we have a counterfeiting ring, a smuggling ring, a murder, an arson. Do we want to add anything else to the pile? Oh, wait, what's wrong, Kay?
I need permission to enter Albast. So we're going to gather whatever we can over in the Bobbly side, okay?
Oh, it's just in case you didn't go talk to him. Gotcha. All right, I'm counting on you two.
Right, and I'm counting on you and Miss Von Karma to sniff out clues in Albast. Oh, and Mr. Edgeworth, if you happen to come across my phony, you let me know, okay? If you tell me, I'll rush on over there. I'll rush over straight away, no matter where you are.
Instant transmission. I learned it from Goku. He's my hero. I'll let you know when the time comes.